Hello traders, the title of the video is The Secret of Elliott Multi-Wave Revealed Part 2. I recommend to traders to watch part 1 before watching part 2 so they may understand what we are doing here. What we are trying to do is to deduct valid trading strategy from the Elliott multi-wave principle. All right, we are not talking about the Elliott wave theory relating to the multi-wave itself. We are doing a deduction. We are deducting valid trading strategy that we can use from the Elliott multi-wave principle. So traders that are Elliott wave traders that are watching the second part, you will be surprised that I will be talking about something that you may think that it has nothing to do with the multi-wave. The reason is a deduction. All right, we are deducting a principle, another principle from the Elliott multi-wave principle. According to the Elliott multi-wave principle, the price will go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up or down, and then at the end of the fifth wave we have a correction. In the first part of this series of video, I was talking about the rotation of a market pattern. That's why I'm saying that it is very important that traders watch the first part before they watch the second part, otherwise they may not follow everything that we are doing here. All right, the rotation of a market pattern is the change of a market pattern. There are three market patterns: the rising channel, the declining channel, and the horizontal channel. We are not talking about chart pattern, we are talking about market pattern. All right, so let's get started. So in the first part we were using the principle that if any financial instrument goes up or down, all right, in 5 waves or 5 moves, all right, there is a high chance that we may see a change of a market pattern. So the rising channel can change into horizontal channel or a declining channel. On the other hand, a declining channel can change into horizontal channel or a rising channel. All right, today I want to talk about the horizontal channel. So now you see the horizontal channel is a corrective market pattern. It has nothing to do with the real multi-wave, but we want to do a deduction to build a valid trading strategy. So what we want to do is that we want to see if the price is consolidating. All right, very, very important. All right, if the price is consolidating, so usually when we talk about consolidation, traders usually think of the horizontal channel. That's why I'm talking about the horizontal channel. All right, but the consolidation is not only about the horizontal channel. All right, and I will show you in this tutorial. We have also the triangle is a consolidation. There is another consolidation that I want to show today. Sometimes the channel may not be horizontal, but it will be a little bit rising, but it's a consolidation. Why? Because the price will be consolidating in a channel that is rising a little bit, but it's a consolidation. Sometimes you may see that the consolidation will be in a declining channel, but it's not a declining channel talking about a trending phase. Because when we are talking about declining channel, we are referring to a trend. When we are talking about rising channel, talking about market pattern, we are referring to a trend. But now I want to talk about consolidation, either in horizontal channel or a declining channel or rising channel. When the price is gently declining but is consolidating, or is gently rising but it is consolidating. What we want to look for, you have to understand that we are trying to deduct something. Again, as we have done it for the rising channel in the part 1, we want to do the same thing with the horizontal channel, because that principle is true. If the price, goes up in 5 moves or goes down in 5 moves, even go horizontal in 5 move, there is a high chance that we may have a market pattern rotation. It is also true when we have either a rising channel, a triangle, either we have a horizontal channel or a consolidation in a declining channel or a consolidation in a rising channel. We are likely to see, a change of a market pattern. All right. So here I have one example here. This is Packard. All right. This is an American store. We can see that the price is consolidating in a triangle. All right. So all we do care about is to see whether there is a 5 move within that triangle. All right. Here it is. So you start like this. Say, okay, first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So you see that probably, if you were here, you will see probably the price will pop out of the triangle, so which means a change of the market pattern becoming a rising channel, all right, or a declining channel. You have to understand, I need to repeat myself on this one. Allow me to repeat myself because it's so important, because if you do not understand it, I will repeat myself so you get it clearly. Rotation of a triangle becoming a rising channel or a declining channel, okay? All right? But what we are doing, we want to count the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 price move in a consolidation, and now we are just expecting a change of the market pattern, but we don't want to rush. All right, so if you are here, you say, all right, probably it will break down into a declining channel at this point in time, so probably come out, break below, retest, and then go into declining channel from here. Or if you are here, you say, okay, if it start going out, it will break above it and go into a rising channel. All right. Now, the reason why we are talking like this, all right, is that the principle of 5 move and then a change of a market pattern, all right, is happening quite often. All right. It's happening quite often. So we can work with that. We can build a trading strategy based on that deduction that after 5 move in a rising channel, in a declining channel, in the consolidation, we are likely to see a change of a market pattern. Now, I need to remind Elliott traders that as we are doing the deduction, we are not paying attention to the wave structures. We are just talking about price move. Now, you need to understand that it's one thing to apply the Elliott theory. When we apply the Elliott theory as Elliott theory, we will pay attention to the price structure, to the wave pattern. We will not violate the Elliott rules. But when we are applying this deduction, we just want to make a trading decision. It's like we just want to buy and sell from that deduction. That's all we are doing. We are not applying the Elliott theory as such, but we're just doing a deduction that can help us make a better day or swing trading decision. So the structure of the price move, okay, we do not pay attention to it, all right? Because normally when we are talking about triangle, A, B, C, D, E triangle, we say 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yes or no? But from this deduction, we are not paying attention to the price structure because it's just a deduction from, a principle. I think I've said enough, all right? So here we are. So you are here. Another thing I need to mention here to trader, we are just doing a deduction. So trader who understand the ABCDE triangle, all right? Try will form 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here it is. This is the A. Those who understand the price structure, this is A, you see, B, C, D, right here. So Elliott trader will be selling here, expecting the price to come down here like this. All right, that's what the Elliott we're talking about, the Elliott theory. That's what people will do. But suppose you do not know anything about the wave pattern, you are just applying the strategy of the deduction, you may not see this as a B wave. So you will say, it went down, it went up, it went down, it went up, it went down, and then you say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and then you'll be expecting a change of market pattern from here, all right, either coming out from here or going up and coming out from here. Now, the point of this deduction is to help traders to make a better trading decision just using this deduction. But it does not stop us to take into consideration the Elliott wave pattern. So in that case, we are switching into two modes. The first mode can be using Elliott wave correctly, all right? Or we may decide not to use the Elliott wave, but just use, to apply this deduction for day trading, scalping, and swing trading purposes. So all we do care about is the price. So the question that we will ask, is it consolidating? All right. How many price move is there? All right. Is it 5? Okay. When we see 5, we put the sign there. We say, okay, either it can break down from here, or it will continue and break out from here. And we use a different time frame trading method to just follow the price. If there is a breakout, well, there is a breakout. If there is a breakdown, there is a breakdown. Sometimes the price may not, we will not see what we call the rotation of the market pattern. It may not occur, which means we'll have a continuation. So the price will continue to oscillate in the triangle or in the horizontal channel. This is what we call a continuation. You remember, even for the A, B, C, D, E, you see the A, B, C, D, E, you're expecting a breakout or a breakdown, but it's not taking place. This is what we will say. There is a continuation. So price continue to oscillate. It's a continuation in a consolidation. All right. So that is a continuation in an uptrend, a continuation in a downtrend. There is also continuation in the horizontal channel. During a consolidation phase, we may have a consolidation, we may have a continuation, which may see A, B, C, D, E. We are expecting a breakout, a breakdown, but it's not happening. But it continues to oscillate. This is a continuation of the oscillation of the consolidation. All right. I would like traders to remain very patient with me because I will be recording more video about the deduction that we are making from the Elliott wave, Elliott multi-wave, and I will be explaining to traders more what we are trying to do here. All right, so stay very, very calm with us and try to watch the full length of each video so you may understand clearly what we are doing here. All right, so this is one example here. So if you were here, you will say, all right, either you come out in the declining channel, or you will continue to go up and break a bull and go up. You just flowing with it. So if you buy here, if you apply top-down trading method here, you buy here, so you will trade it like we trade consolidation. All right? But do not forget that you can also put aside that trading strategy and just use the Elliott wave theory. Now, the reason why I'm doing this deduction is that it's powerful and can help somebody who is not even able to recognize the Elliott wave pattern. So that person will say, okay, there's a consolidation taking place here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this person see here. So you see how they break down, So that person can carry this move here. All right. So I have many examples that I want to show you. So we're going to go through them, and you will see the example of the declining channel consolidation and the rising channel consolidation. So stay with me, please, and I encourage you to watch the full length of this tutorial. I'm going to bring out another stock, Tesla stock, if you like. Beautiful car, electric car, Tesla. Okay, so I'm going to go. Another thing I want to say to traders, which is very, very important, though we can apply this strategy on any time frame, personally, with my observation, you may disagree with me, it works better on the monthly chart. So what we want to do is to look on the monthly chart and see the 5. So talking about the 5 price move and a rotation of a market pattern. is quite solid on the monthly chart. I'll be talking about the quarterly chart. I'll be talking about the yearly chart. Okay, and then you will understand more. Okay, so here it is. So the price went up. Now we see a consolidation in this session. Let's remove some line. Okay, it's a triangle, yes or no? So you are here, you see it's a consolidation. You say, George, I remember you said that consolidation is not all about horizontal channel, it's a triangle. So it's here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you say, oh, all right, that's what George said. And so you will be putting here, you see, possibility that we may see a rotation. That triangle may turn to become a declining channel here, or it may end up being a rising channel. So you are ready to buy and you are ready to sell, and the tool that you're going to use is the different time frame trading method. So for traders that are very new to us, you may say, George, I don't know how to use a top-down trading method. I don't even know how to use a different time frame trading method. I'll recommend that you YouTube search top-down trading method by 2-4 stock trader YouTube channel, digit 2, digit 4 stock trader YouTube channel. Okay, if you search a top down trading method video by 2-4 stock trader YouTube channel, you will see it. So here, a trader who does not even know anything about the multi-wave or the area wave pattern can even catch this move up. Isn't it beautiful? That's what we do care about. As I said to you, for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it works better on the monthly chart. Though we can apply it on the 4-hour time frame, on the hourly time frame, on the 50-minute time frame. But what you will notice, this is very, very important. Very attention, please. If you are applying this method on the hourly time frame, or 30-minute time frame, or the lower time frame, or even on the daily chart, what you will notice is that instead of seeing only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you may see more than 5 price moves. Why? Because the higher time frame commands the lower time frame. Because it's more solid on the monthly chart, the monthly chart will be controlling, okay, the oscillation or the consolidation that you are looking at, either on the hourly time frame, 2-hour time frame, 4-hour time frame, and daily chart. Therefore, you are likely to see, instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you may see, okay, 7 or 8 or even 10. Be probably continue to oscillate because the monthly chart is controlling the lower time frame. So if you are on the lower time frame, when you count 5, you can apply this strategy, but just understand that there is a high chance that we may see a continuation of the consolidation. So the price will continue to oscillate more and more and more and more and more. Instead of breaking out or breaking below after 5 moves on the time frame that are below the monthly chart. Now, talking about the quarterly chart and the yearly chart. If you go to the quarterly chart, you may not see very often the 5 move. You may see maybe 3. All right? You may see 3. Very often you may see 3. On the yearly chart also, you are likely to see 3, even 2 moves. So remember that. So as we go above the monthly chart, the oscillation diminishes. It's very important. So you go to the quarterly chart, you may know, if you see on the quarterly chart 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's a high probability that there's a high probability that we may see a rotation. Because on the higher time frame like quarterly and yearly chart, we don't very often, I'm choosing my word, we don't very often see 5 move. You are likely to see 3, okay, move in a consolidation. So therefore, if you see 5 move on the quarterly or yearly chart, there is a high chance, I'm not saying certainty, there is a high chance that the rotation will occur. Those are very, very important points that I'm highlighting here. So this is another example here, okay? So I have more stock, so I'm going to go through it gently because I want you to understand it clearly. So those are just observations that I've made and I'm sharing with you here. So travelers on a monthly chart, here it is, okay? So here we see that the price went up, okay? Now you see it start oscillating again. You see 1, 2, 3. All right, so we call it 4. You are here, so probably you see this 4 and you see 5. What I want to say here, not all traders, okay, have the same, okay, trading level. All right, So somebody will call this 5. That's not wrong, okay? All we do care about is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? But understand that some traders may not. If you are applying this strategy, the next thing that you need to understand is that you need to go into the mind of other traders. Remember that when you are applying this strategy for the consolidation, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the consolidation, all right, just try, if you count your own 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all right, something like this, try to go into the mind of other traders, because other traders will say, it goes down, it went down, it goes down, and it didn't go up very much here. So they will ignore this move up and this move down. So that's what I'm saying. When you are doing that, try to go into the mind of other traders. Now it's set. So personally, now that it's set, we will see 1, 2, 3, all this 3, 4, 5. That's what I'm saying, go into the mind of other traders. But you just go one step at a time. So if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you stop here, you say, all right. Then you're going to take it from here. It went up, so it's coming back again. And you see it's still oscillating. So try to go into the mind of other traders. So in this case, we have 1, 2, 3, all the way down here, 3, 4, 5. So here we are. So this exercise, as you can see, we didn't talk about the price structure. All right, we didn't talk about any Elliott wave pattern. All we do care about is the deduction that we have made from the multi-wave. The multi-wave goes is composed of 5 moves, and after that, there is a rotation of the market pattern. That's what we do care about here. It's a trading strategy that we deduct from the Elliott wave, multi-wave, either in an uptrend, in a downtrend, or in a consolidation. Here again, you can see here. So you position yourself carefully here, and you trade it. So as you see that, so what are we expecting? We are expecting a change of the market pattern. So from the consolidation, we are expecting a rising channel, all right, or a declining channel. Sometime, my friend, those breakouts, those rotations may not take place. Instead, you have a continuation of the consolidation. So the price will continue to oscillate more. So just flow with the consolidation as it's going along, and until the price change the market pattern. So probably if you apply here, you say, all right, we were expecting, so suppose you were here, you say, all right, or even you were here. So you count your 5, you stop here, you say, okay, good. Probably we'll have a change of a market pattern. It's a consolidation, yes, so it's a consolidation, all right. Now it didn't change. So your body here went up here, it went up to this point. See, it didn't change. The market pattern did not change. So the question you want to ask, did the market pattern change? If the market pattern did not change, well, we just flow with it. We will expect a continuation of the consolidation. Alright? If it doesn't break a bowl or change the market pattern, it means that the consolidation may continue. Alright, so here, if you buy here, using the top-down trading method, you count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you stop here, like this. So you bought it, you see all these few months, you stop, you say, all right, so if you come here, you say, all right, probably, George, the continuation, the consolidation will continue because you will be taking profit at the resistance on top of the consolidation. So you pull back. Okay, so you start selling again. So you bought it here, you take profit here, you sell it here. It's coming down. You see, all right now. Until now, you can see that it breaks above the consolidation. You see the red line here. Okay, finally it breaks above it and finally support. Here, now we know that the change of the market pattern is taking place. So now we are ready to see that the change is occurring here. But we were expecting the rotation either here or here. But it didn't happen when you were here. The rotation of the market pattern did not happen straight away, but we have a continuation of the consolidation. So you bought it here, you went up to this place, and just stop, pull back. So you say, oh, George. And even you may say, all right, George, the consolidation is still in place. And now here is confirmed that it breaks above it and it's about to go up. You are ready to catch, okay, the new trend that is about to begin. All right. Am I explaining myself clearly? All right, let me know in the comment section. I'm going to show you one more example. This video is going to be a little bit long, but I will allow it to be a little bit long because I want to cover many examples. So we may all, what's this? Wow, what's it? Well, we can't work with this data like this. Hold on, say second traders. I'm going to look for another data. WMT I'm looking for. I got something. That's Walmart. So here again, this is a Walmart. Beautiful triangle has been in place. So here we are. So you are somebody, maybe you don't know very much about the Elliott theory. You say, but George, I want to use the deduction from the motorway. All you do, carry on, is 5 move. That's why I'm not using 5 waves. If I'm using 5 waves, the Elliott trader will come down on me like a brick of rock, isn't it? So they will be saying, George, that's incorrect. So we are using 5 move. 1. So you see, okay, so you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you are here. Remember what I said to you, when you apply this strategy, try to go into the mind of other traders. Other traders may not count it as you did count it. So another trader may say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there 5 will be here. But you will be okay. You will be okay because you are just flowing with the price. You count your 5, you are expecting a rotation. If the rotation is not happening, it means that we will have the continuation of the consolidation until it breaks above. So here at this point in time, it breaks above. You see the first triangle, it breaks above it. So here you will be expecting, look, you will be expecting a trend. But look, it did not trend again. So all you are doing, you're just going one step at a time. So you brace above this triangle, you will say, John, we are likely to see a rising channel, but it didn't happen. Now here the price, so we are just free. So you buy here it is, you go into a consolidation again. So here again you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here you will say, all right, probably either you go down or you go up or you continue to oscillate. So here you receive a buy signal here it breaks above. You say, okay, let's see if this time we'll have a new trend. Right? So you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The most important thing, remember this, for this strategy is the market pattern. You didn't get that. All right, let me say this again. The most important part of this strategy is the market pattern. So in order to have the rotation, in order to confirm that a rotation will take place, the price breaks above the current market pattern, which is the consolidation pattern. So here before we can say that we will have a rotation, the price must break above it here. So here we will say there's a high chance that we may see a rotation. No, we didn't have a rotation, but again, another consolidation. It breaks above, we'll say, all right, we have a rotation. Here we have a bit of rotation. You see the price went up a bit. This is what we are talking about. So just go one step at a time. So this strategy is true in an uptrend, as we have discussed in the first part of this tutorial. Now we are talking about the horizontal. This has something to do also with the ABCDE triangle. So the ABCDE triangle, now I'm switching to which mode? The Elliott theory. Now, before we were using, the deduction from the motorway, creating a valid trading strategy. But now allow me to switch into Elliott wave, theory mode. Now, in that case, when we are talking about the ABCDE, in that case, we'll be paying attention to the Elliott wave pattern. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But again, in all cases, the market pattern is the most important thing. All right? So you can look at it from the viewpoint of Elliott wave theory, and you can look at it from the viewpoint of trading strategy that we have deducted from the motorway. So now you have it. The deduction will allow you to get paid, all right, to get something out of the market, whether you get your wave count correctly or not, because all you are doing, you are just counting wave. In the first part, I did something that I explained to you, so you count it like this, all right? In the first part of this tutorial, we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all right? Priority resistance, we are expecting a rotation. All right? If the rotation does not occur, what do you need to do? You remember? You will count this one now first. All right? Because the price goes, so you use it from here, say 1. All right? So if the rotation did not occur after the 5 move, you use this one now as the first. 1, 2, 3, okay? And then you continue to count it 5 again. Are you getting it? So you are here now, so your new one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because you have finished with this one. So when you started here, say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The rotation did not occur. Now you will use this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If the rotation did not occur again here, you use this one now. So this you finish with this one, you finish with this one also. Now the rotation did not occur, you use again this 1, 2, 3. Okay? That's how you will just flow with the price until the rotation will occur. You can just do that flow with the price. You can do the same thing when your horizontal change. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rotation did not occur, so you abandon this one as 1. So you call, okay, something else 1. So you call this one now 1. Because it's a consolidation, you can use this one. So you see, you finish with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rotation did not occur, so you go now 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, 5. Right? If the rotation did not occur, you abandon that, you go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until the rotation occurs. You can do that either in an uptrend or a downtrend. Right? I know for some traders they can find this a bit difficult, but try to practice. And as I said, it's more solid on a monthly chart. So you can find the setup using this method on a monthly chart and then break it down to the daily chart. And then if you think that you don't want to use the monthly chart, as you break it down to the daily chart, use the daily chart signal as your trading setup. And then you can break it down again, daily chart, hourly time frame, and 10-minute time frame. Alright? But as I told you before, if you are applying this strategy on any time frame lower than the monthly chart, you are likely to see more than 5 moves because the higher time frame commands the lower time frame. On the other hand, if you go onto the quarterly chart or yearly chart, you are likely to see less rotation, meaning that you may see only 3 moves. Alright, but if you see 5 moves on a quarterly or yearly chart, there's a high chance that the rotation may occur. Alright. Now let's move on to the next financial instrument. This time we're going to look at Caterpillar, and I want to show you different examples so you will see clearly what is happening here. So here again we have another price call. It's a consolidation again here. You see. Caterpillar. I want to go to the weekly chart instead. So now we were using the monthly chart. Let's go to the weekly chart. You will see what I'm talking about here. So now we are on the weekly chart, okay? So here we are. So prior rally up like this start consolidation. This is what I'm talking about. You see? Pay attention to this blue chart. I'll change the color into pink so you can see clearly on the chart. Here it is. Well, this is what I'm talking about. The consolidation in a declining channel. You can see the pink channel is declining a little bit. Can you see it? It's not. Alright. Hold on. It's not a normal horizontal consolidation. If you pay attention to the pink one, you can see that it's going down. But it's a consolidation in a declining channel. This is what I'm talking about. So the consolidation can be either in a normal horizontal channel, can also be in a triangle, or can be in a gently declining, gently declining channel like this one, you see, or gently rising channel. You may see a consolidation like this. This is a consolidation in a declining channel. All right. So you see the price went up. Now it go into this kind of a declining channel. It's not clear, very negative slope, but it's declining a little bit. All right? A little bit. It's just to the side. All right? As you can see, then you start applying that strategy here. So you see 1, 2, 3. All right, you see here. So you are here. You see here. 4, 5. You see, I'm on the weekly chart. You remember what I said to you, that if you drop below the monthly chart, you are likely to see more oscillation. So you are here. You see, all right, George. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here it is. So you're expecting a rotation. So if you receive a buy signal here on the weekly chart, you see weekly chart, 4-hour time frame and 15-minute time frame. All right. You can see price start going down. All right. So you will be prepared to cash out somewhere here or near the median line of that pink channel. All right, depending on how much you want to grab out of that trade. You securing it gently. You see that it didn't go up straight away. You see, you went again horizontal for a few weeks. So it was not easy trade. It's not straightforward. You see here. All right, but if you work on it, you can catch this move up gently here and manage to reach the top again. You see. So now you see. We didn't see a change of the market pattern, you see. So normally we will say breakout in the rising channel or breakdown. Right? Can we call this one breakdown? You can see come down a little bit out of the pink channel and went back inside. Right? So in that case, you may see, you may go again. So the first one was like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Now it reaches this level, didn't break. So you will use this one. I say 1, 2. Okay, 3, 4, 5. So you see breakout or breakdown. So if you receive a sell signal here, you see your first profit, median line, and down here. So you're just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you use the first one, okay, there's no change of no rotation of the market pattern. Now you will use the second one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so on and so on. And now, all right, are you getting it? So here you go. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You went down, didn't break. So we didn't see a rotation of the market pattern. So now you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you are here. Okay, we didn't see. It went out a bit, it looks like it changed, but it didn't. It just went out a bit and come back in. So it did not change again. So we'll go again now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here you 5, you're on the edge again here. So at this point in time, you'll be saying you were here. Okay, so you see what we are doing? So you see, all right, high channel, you will come back down and go into a declining channel, or you go up. You are ready to buy or sell in all cases. But in order to determine whether you should buy or sell, you must use a different time frame trading method. Try to work on it and let me know how you find it. I really want to know what traders are thinking of this. If you try to apply, use a demo account, practice with it first. Don't go live straight away, because this is something I have observed and I think it makes sense, and I'm sharing with you. So don't just go straight away and start using it with real money. Work with it with a demo account and to see how, so you may understand, okay, or get to understand what I'm talking about here. Okay, the next financial instrument that I want to show you today is WDC, using again the deduction from the multi-wave. This time we'll go back again to the monthly chart. All right, as I told you, it's more solid on the monthly chart, though we can apply this strategy even on the 5-minute or 15-minute time frame, hourly time frame, 30-minute time frame. All right. So here you see again price went up. Okay. Now you see a consolidation, a triangle here. So here we are not using the area weight theory. We are applying a trading strategy that we have deducted from the Elliott multi-wave principle. 5 move followed by a rotation of a market pattern, either in an uptrend, downtrend, or horizontal channel. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you are here, you see, all right, this is exactly what that stupid George was talking about. Okay, for the first time in my life, I will see whether this George is telling the truth. So you see it. All right? If you see this on the 4-hour time frame, you implement a top-down trading method. So you say 4-hour time frame for the trading setup, 15-minute time frame for the signal, 3 minutes or 5 minutes for the entry. Very, very important, because what we are doing here, we are looking for a trading setup. That's what we are looking for. So the trading setup is that the price has moved 5 times. That's all. That's a trading setup. But we will not just buy. We implement a different time frame trading method to control the trade, because it can go up or it can go down. By using a different time frame trading method, we are more likely to determine or to time the market more accurately. So you are here, you're expecting a rotation, a market pattern rotation, because the market pattern is the most important thing. So you will say, okay, either it can go down, those are the scenarios, or it can go down in the declining channel, bears down, right? Or it can go up, that's another scenario, or we may see a continuation of the consolidation, which means it's not coming out of the pattern, okay, the consolidation pattern, but it continues to oscillate. That's another scenario. So at that point, so can you see that this is a good strategy somebody can use? All right, so here, it's a good one, isn't it? So you apply top-down trading method, or you are using the TSCWSY008 or TSCW24, boom, here it is coming up. If the signal fails, just come out. Gently, gently. As I said to you, if you go to the lower time frame than the monthly chart, you may see more oscillation. If you go to the quarterly or yearly chart, you are likely to see less rotation, less oscillation. The price may oscillate only 3 times, not even 5 times. Right, so here again, so you see, now we didn't see a rotation, so you are buying here expecting a rotation that it will go into a rising channel, but here it comes back down. You know straight away that, all right, the rotation is not happening now. So if the rotation is not happening, you may see a continuation of the consolidation. So here it is, come down gently, you stop here again. So because you can't find here, it went up, didn't change, what do you need to do? You start counting from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here, again, you are ready to buy, whether it goes up or goes down. So it's going down. Here, you didn't break it again. So you use this one now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you are here. You are here. So you're expecting, from here, you're expecting the rotation to occur. It did not happen. You see, if I went up again, it come back down. So you do it until, okay, here. So you see, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this will be your first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This time, look at that. So you just keep doing this. So you use the first one did not work, use this one did not work, use this one 1, 2, and so on. Use this one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it didn't work. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But in each time you are making an excellent decision, because you know that each time you count 5, the price will move up or down. All you do care about is to use a different time frame method to catch it. You get it now? Right. Some traders will understand it more than others because they have more experience. Other traders may say, George, this is a bit confusing. I don't know what you are talking about. All right. So try to digest it, so to speak, and take it one step at a time. All right. I have another example here because I want traders to understand this clearly. So I did a bit of homework. So because I've done the homework on this, I don't want to waste it, you understand? It's like your mother cook for you and they expect you to eat it, or your grandmother cook for you, they expect you to eat it, yes or no? Alright, so stay with me, please. So if you think it's too long for you, you can pause, go and drink your beer, or go back to work, come back. Okay, I watched some video, and I watched a 3 hours video, I watched 2 hours videos, and I watched them bit by bit. I come back another day, I watch them, okay? Or if you are on Netflix, also, you can watch a film, you are watching the film late in the night, and then you fall asleep. The next day, you take it back again, yes or no? You can do the same thing on YouTube, yes or no? Okay, so here we are, this one, okay, swing up. And now here it is, oscillating. So you want to be very patient, see that it's oscillating. So when we are talking about the price is consolidating, it means that the price is rotating, is oscillating between two key levels. Either the two key levels are horizontal like this, all right, or can be just like I showed you earlier on with caterpillar, gently declining or gently rising, okay, all right, or it's just in a triangle. Those are the consolidation that you will see. All right, so try to find out where are the level, okay, the resistance and the support level for that oscillation. So you want to see it clearly. That's what I say to you. On a monthly chart, you are likely to see your 5. On the lower time frame than the monthly, you may see more. On the quarterly, yearly chart, you may see only 3. All right. If you see 5 on the yearly or quarterly chart, it's more likely to change. All right. So here it is. See, 1, 2, 3. Probably you will say, all right, 4, 5, all right? So something that we go. That's what I said to you. Go into the mind of other traders. So here you see 5, you went up. Do we have a rotation? No, it didn't change. The market pattern did not change. It's still a consolidation. So what do we need to do? Now we start now from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you see, yeah, all right. Oh, now it went down, didn't change again. What do you need to do? You start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get it now? And each time, even if here, you will be able to sell. All right? Doesn't matter where you are. After your 5, use your top down trimeter and you catch it. Here it is again. So now your 5 goes down, you reach this level, you will secure your gain. You will expect that probably you will change, you will continue to oscillate more. And now, if you are patient, that's what I'm saying, if the rotation will occur, you just need to be patient. There it is. It breaks above and it is. So now you implement a top-down trimeter, you check the economy news, you check the market environment, boom, reality is running. It doesn't mean that when it breaks above, definitely you have a trend. You remember the example of Walmart, where you have a triangle and another triangle. So if it breaks above, okay, the consolidation, don't be too excited and think that we're going to have definitely a trend. No. It just, we are expecting 3 things. A continuation, a rising channel, or a declining channel. So, as I demonstrated in the previous section, talking about the WMT, you can see that it came out of one triangle only to form another triangle. So, as it goes above the consolidation, don't think that definitely is going to go into a rising channel as it did here. It can go back into another horizontal channel above the first one. So all we are doing, we are just taking it one step at a time. But you see, so even here again, we talk about in the first part, we were talking about the uptrend. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see, rotation is occurring here. So it came out, it didn't go into decline channel, it went horizontal. Is it going to go down? This is what we are talking about here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rotation from the rising, it went horizontal, this is going to go down. You see, I know that, you see here again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, again, and then here, and so on. So all you count, can you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you take it there. If it didn't come out, if we don't see a rotation, we will expect a continuation. All right? And if we count the 1 here, it didn't come out, we use another one. 1. If this one doesn't want 1, until if you keep doing it, you will catch the trend at one point by all means. All right? Especially for the consolidation. All right? So this is about WBA. Here it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so on. Here it is. Now it's popping out nicely. Okay? Another example that I've done, the Malta beverage, very nice stock, very expensive also. Not for children, all right, but nice drink if you drink a Malta beverage drink. So here it is, was going now. Here it is, you see. So where now? We say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're expecting a rotation. No, it didn't happen. Come down to this point. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's exactly what I did before. So now you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So your 5 is here now. Here it is. Now you catch it. So if it's going out, pay attention to the median line, and pay attention to the top of the consolidation. Now it come out. You see, this is one example here. It's happening here. So will the rotation occur now with a burst of average? You see here? So it was in the horizontal channel. That's what I'm saying to you. The market pattern is very, very important. It's more important than the price structure. So as I explained to you at the beginning of this year, 2018, how to become a smarter Elliott wave trader. This is what we are trying to do now. How can we use or deduct something from Elliott wave? How can we become a smarter Elliott wave trader that can make accurate trading decision, which means you buy and it's good. You sell and it's good. That's what we want to do, not to just talk about it all day long. That's what we want to do. So now you see here, so it's happening now. It breaks a bow, irritate. This is what we are talking about. Now, you see, some trader will say we should buy now because it's a hammer. But you see, this candlestick bar is not yet closed. It's a hammer. But this is the month of March. So if you are one of those traders that are making this kind of mistake and jumping on something like this, thinking this is a hammer, all right, you need to subscribe to Day Pro Traders YouTube channel. There, I'm talking about candlestick pattern and candlestick bar. And recently, I have posted a video there, and I was talking about the 3 things one must check before even starting, analyzing a candlestick bar. Have you watched it? 3 things to check before analyzing a candlestick bar. So sometimes, as we are talking like this, if people will do this, you see, here it is, George, the rotation will occur definitely here, and then we will jump on this. But this candlestick bar is not yet closed. So to play this one, before we can even apply a top-down trading method on this monthly chart of Monster Beverly, that candlestick bar must close at the end of March. And then we'll implement a top-down trading method to trade it. If it's going up, we will know. So 3 things are possible again here. Though it breaks above it, we can have another consolidation on top of this one, or even a triangle. But we can also have a rising channel, or we can have a declining channel. This is about the rotation of the market pattern. All right? So this is what we are talking about. All right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see here? Now we are not talking about the wave structure. We are using a deduction from the multi-wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correction. But we are not talking about the Elliott wave rule. We are not talking about the Elliott wave pattern. All we do care about is a 5 move. That's why I'm not using the word waves. I'm using instead move. All right, because it's a deduction. Has nothing to do with the wave, but it's a deduction from the motive wave. All right. Is it too much for you today? All right. So if it's too much for you, take a pause and come back again. So there are a few things I need to say to you. All right. I'm going to go. Where am I? Bring back again stay with me, please. Don't go away. Okay. Going to show you. Let's see. Is it quarterly chart? It's still the same. Yearly chart. So what? If it's too higher time frame. All right. Now talking about it. I say if you see 5 move, all right, on the higher time frame, like you see now. Okay, you might not go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here, you see, you call your 5 stop here on this. If you see this on the yearly chart, there's a high chance that it may break a bow or break down. The probability for the rotation is higher from the quarterly chart to the yearly chart. If you count 5 on any time frame, talking about the consolidation, you need to understand this part too. We are talking about the consolidation. If you count 5 in any consolidation on any time frame lower than the monthly chart, you are more likely to see more rotation the continuation of the consolidation before the rotation will occur. So on the hourly chart, you may not see very often 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then boom, and so on. Another thing I need to mention to traders, in order to make this strategy more solid, you want to make it more solid, you want to combine it with the higher time frame. And I will be talking about that in part 3. How we can use this deduction and combine it, meaning that the secret, how can we combine the secret of Elliott with Elliott multi-way revealed with a different time frame trading method or with the higher time frame trading method. So I will not talk about it today, but in the third part of this tutorial we will be talking about similar strategy, but I will show you how you can make it work for you better. All right? So just to touch upon that very fast, one thing we can do, for instance, if you're on a monthly chart, all right, and you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all right, and you're expecting a rotation, all right, to have a bit of idea, to have a better view, all right, because we are talking about a bigger view, all right, you can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the monthly chart. What you can do is to check the corresponding higher time frame of the monthly chart. So the corresponding higher time frame of the monthly chart is what? The yearly chart. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you are expecting a rotation. To make it better, to use it more efficiently, you need to check the corresponding higher time frame. And we will be talking about that in part 3. Alright, so try to go into the mind of other traders when you are counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other traders may not count it as you do, so be aware of that. Very, very important. Alright, because some other traders may be counting the waves, but try to understand that what we are doing is two different things. Either we are using the area wave theory. In that case, we will follow the area wave rules. We will acknowledge the area wave patterns. We are talking about A, B, C, D, E. That's something completely different. Has nothing to do with this, because this is just a deduction. The primary 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up or down or horizontal. There is a high chance we may have a rotation of a market pattern. It's a deduction, nothing to do with the Elliott wave principle itself, but a deduction from the Elliott multi-wave principle. All right. Use the monthly chart preferably for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going to the mind of other traders, more likely to oscillate less than 5 times on a quarterly or yearly chart, more likely to oscillate more than 5 times if you're on a lower time frame. Okay, so less than 5 on a higher on the quarterly and yearly chart, and more than 5 times on any time frame lower than the monthly chart. We prefer that trader use the monthly chart. Okay, I think I've said it now. So understand the consolidation can take place also in a declining channel gently, like I showed you before. Don't forget those, because a lot of traders do not pay attention to those. And also in a gently rising channel, you may see consolidation. Don't ignore them. Remember the triangle. Remember the normal horizontal channel. Understand that the market pattern is more important than the price structure. Just it. Alright, so when we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we'll expect a rotation. If the rotation does not occur, we count again another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, selecting a new number 1, and so on and so on until the rotation occurs. If the rotation will occur, you will see the price will break a ball, and retest or something like that. But even if it breaks a ball or break below and retest, doesn't mean that definitely we're going to have a trend. We may have a new consolidation one more time before the trend will occur. All we do care about, we are still counting. We just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and expecting the rotation until the rotation will occur. I will also be talking about, I think in part 4, I'll be talking about the market forces that usually create a market pattern rotation. This is a big issue. So we are talking about the rotation of the market pattern. In part 4, I'll be talking about what are the factors, what are the market forces that usually create market pattern rotation. So when you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, becoming a smarter area weight trader, you will check whether there is a market force behind that pattern. So if we notice that, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then we recognize that one of the factors that usually create a market rotation is also in place. So in that case, we know that there is a high chance that the rotation may occur. That will be in part 4. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of this tutorial talking about the secret of Elliott multi-wave revealed part 2. I have repeated myself so much, so I will not go back again to summarize this. All we are doing, we are deducting another principle from the Elliott multi-wave principle. According to the area wave theory, the first, the second, the third, and the fourth and the fifth wave for the multi-wave. So we have 5 waves, and at the end of 5 waves, we have a corrective wave forming the area wave cycle. From that thing, we are able to deduce that, all right, let's see if we just take into consideration the price move instead of the waves. And we see price goes up 5 move, price goes down 5 move, price goes horizontal 5 move. Are we going to have a rotation of a market pattern? This is what we are doing here, and you can see that it's working, and it's working beautifully. What I recommend to traders, if you learn something new for the first time, try to use a demo account. Don't let yourself down. Don't go just waste money. It may be interesting, but the knowledge is one thing, the skill is the next step, and the skill you will gain it through experience. So you make some mistake, you come across different scenario, you are practicing, and then suddenly you have the skills. From that point onward, you are able now to compete with the best trader out there. This strategy is about finding a trading setup using a deduction from the Elliott multi-wave. The trading setup, this trading strategy is about finding trading setup. Once we find a trading setup, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all right, we are expecting a rotation, that's the trading setup, we must use a different time frame trading method to control the risk. If we just buy and sell, that's not the right way forward. One must always use a different time frame trading method in conjunction with this trading strategy. If you have any question or suggestion, well, put in the comment section, and in due course, I will be recording another video to answer your specific question. If you find this video truly useful, well, let us know by sticking your beautiful thumbs up. So I know that, all right, trader love this topic. We'll continue to talk about more. All right. If you dislike it, you say, George, for more than 1 hour, what a ridiculous video. Let us know and mark it down, and that will put us under pressure, to improve our next recording. So you say, wow, George, you are the man, or we love your videos. Oh, George, I will kiss all your videos. Well, if you want to kiss you on our video, feel free to share them on your favorite social website, Google+, Twitter, and also on Facebook. So this is the end of the tutorial. We wish you the very best in your trading, and until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. If you have not yet subscribed to our channel, this is the moment to hit the subscribe button and also the bell button, so you may have the notification straight away as soon as we post a new video. So see you in part 3, when I will be talking about the secret of Elliott multi-wave reveal, part 3, how we can combine the different time frame trading method and this trading strategy to make excellent and accurate trading decision. Happy trading to you all, and I will speak to you soon. Thank you for watching.